every girl's crazy about a sharp-dressed bat. Welcome to Nerdist News. Batman's got a new never-before-seen look for Justice League, and it's bucking the spring trends, but what does it mean for the future of the DCEU? As you can see here, the Caped Crusader is rocking a brand new bat suit with a way shinier bat logo on the chest, and we didn't see this one coming. Zack Snyder and his legion of Justice League marketers have been fairly busy over the past few days, plopping down a super slew of promotional materials, including character teasers and posters, all in preparation for the release of the brand new Justice League trailer this weekend. As was widely anticipated, most of the other characters have been given a brighter, more colorful look, which we're assuming is meant to convey a sense of cheery fun that, given all the machine gun murder and catastrophic deaths of hundreds of thousands of people in a multi-skyscraper collapse, has been, shall we say, absent in Zack Snyder's other DC films. But the character poster for Batman was especially eye-catching. What's with the darker look and that chrome bat logo on his chest? When was the last time we saw that in a bat flick? Oh my God, Zack Snyder, no. Now, I know we've been complaining that your movies aren't bright enough, but we didn't want you to veer off into Schumacher country. Please just spare us the bat nips, and we won't say anything bad about you ever again. And to be completely honest, there's probably no need to worry that Justice League will be going full Batman and Robin or really lightening its tone at all, because in all likelihood, this image has just been enhanced so that the Bat logo pops a little more for the poster-viewing public. If you check out the full cast shot that Snyder also released this week, you'll notice that Bats is still pretty committed to the dark gray and black aesthetic from BVS. But this doesn't mean that Batman isn't going to be getting any suit upgrades in Justice League. A closer look at the character one sheet reveals that there are a few more changes to the cape and cowl than just a more noticeable logo. New patches of armor have been added to the biceps, shoulders, and knees, and some of the straps holding it all together have been treated with gray instead of black. Not only does this add a bit more contrast to the costume, but it also gives it a slightly more pieced-together feeling, as opposed to the more streamlined version we saw in Batman v Superman. This suggests that, perhaps, this suit was modified in a bit of a rush in order to be ready for an invading army of parademons who aren't gonna wait for any new Bat gadgets to be field tested. Of course, the biggest and boldest new item in this fall's new Bat line will be the tactical Bat suit, a way more armored and steampunky version of his main suit. Now, we've seen glimpses of it before, and we see even more of it in the short teaser where he uses it to take on a parademon with the aid of an even more gun-laden Batmobile. Now, we're guessing this will get a pretty full workout later in the film when Batman realizes his standard tricks aren't quite up to the task of taking on Steppenwolf and his horde. But what do you guys think? Are there other Batsuit updates that we've totally overlooked? And which is your favorite Batsuit of all time? Mine is whatever one he's wearing when Wonder Woman kicks his ass in Hikatea. Let's discuss. Get ready, because it's morphin' time! The Power Rangers will be shifting into turbo and rocketing onto the big screen. 5 ordinary teens must become something extraordinary when they learn their small town of Angel Grove and the world is on the verge of being obliterated by an alien threat. The reimagined Rangers stars a diverse group of up-and-comers including Dacre Montgomery, Naomi Scott, RJ Seiler, Becky G, Ludi Lin, and features veteran badasses Bill Hader, Elizabeth Banks, and Bryan Cranston. Go check out Power Rangers, one of the most highly anticipated films of the year today. Go. Be sure to tune in every day at 1 p.m. PST on YouTube, Facebook, and Alpha this month for Nerdist News Talks Back. We're breaking down who is the best villain of all time for March Badness, so help us figure out who is the best at being the worst.